Okay, I've drove the car about 75 yards away from where I had parked initially, but there was just too many midges swarming around the car because there's water up there and they must be attracted to that stagnant water, the smell of it. So I've just pulled the car out the reversing place and drove down to this passing place here. So I'm looking down to the steel bridge that they've built across the LEWISBURN here for the Forestry Commission big heavy trucks to get across the burn, with the late fully laden with tree trunks when I've cut them down and go to haul them out of here. Right. Come on, son. Here, down here. No, come on. Here. Come on, here. I'm just getting absolutely swamped with little midges. It's the little ones, the gnats type thing. Oh. I'm hoping when I start walking, they'll get less and less and less. Here, water running into a ditch down here. So at least now that I've set up my time lapse there, I'm looking at something to look at, the sky and this steel bridge down here I'm going to walk over now. So I'm going to cross over the steel bridge, go back down to that road that goes off up to the right when I'm coming this way. And then I'm just going to go to the top of it and explore further around from where I got last time. Just glad he's out and doing what he's doing now. This is the whole point, bringing out the towns and the villages and the cities where you cannot really let a dog off because of the roads and traffic and too many people. So this is it, bring them out the countryside to a remote area like this with no traffic, no cattle, no horses, no sheep, nothing, no people. So less likely to be disturbed and come across other folk doing the same as me. Right, so here's a reverse point just after the bridge, but there's boulders there. If I was to drive in there and turn around, I'd shift those two big boulders. Well, there's quite a few of them actually looking. I'd have to kick them and roll them out the way, or just use this and turn around and point my car over the bridge here, because I'll be right on it, and then the time lapse will pick them up if any vehicle does come up here and crosses over the bridge like I have. Right, so I'm going to be crossing over LEWISBURN here now. So instead of being on my right hand side all the time coming up here, it's now going to be back on my left side for a while until I get to that road and I'm going to go up. I'm just constantly swiping up my face because these midges are just, I mean, they're all over. There's another big swamp area just down there to the right. So all the water runs down from that hill there and just comes and keeps topping it up. So that'll be a deep puddle. But yeah, there's LEWISBURN. That's looking back at the car, look, we have parked it so I can point my time lapse down here. But that looks deep, that big huge swamp area. So like I said, you always know because you just look at the tall reed grass. Where there's tall reed grass, that means there's water underneath. And sure enough, look at that. Right, so back down this track until I come to that road that goes off up there to my left now. Now I'm getting little droplets of you know what, the wet stuff, but it's going to be like a sun shower, just judging by the heat of the day and the clouds moving across. So if it does get really bad, I'll just pull up my hoodie over my head, which I've just done. But it's too warm, too close for having a thick hoodie on. But when I go to pick him up, I've got to wear something substantial on my arms, because when he jumps up to greet us, those big claws of his nails, they're strong and long. They bloody hurt you when he jumps up. Right, so you can see the road going up there and bending around to the left. That's where I'm going, up there. That little road I went up to last time. So I'm going to go up to the top, down round the S-bend, continue the grass track part of it, and I think it bends round to the right and goes along to where that baldy patch is at the top with the sun shining on the top of the hill. Goes along there somewhere. And there might be a nice place up there, another way I can park my car and point the car over the top of the trees and set up a nice time lapse up there as well. I'll just have to wait and see. It's just, oh man, I've been in the forest when it's been like this before, and it's just unbearable. You can't get comfortable because there's so many midges hanging around you, flying up your nose, in your ear, and just generally causing discomfort. Right, so obviously I've pulled into that lay-by passing place right off the road, so anything does come up here, they can get past my car, no problem at all, because there's tons of room. That's why, like I say, whenever I come out the countryside, I always park responsibly and leave plenty of room for wide vehicles to get past us, especially in the countryside. Sounds like there's some fast-moving whitewater rabbits down here. Of course, you can't bloody see for all these little Christmas trees overgrown over the top of it. It's like a bit of a little waterfall just there. Is it a 1 foot or 2 foot drop? It's just a 2 foot, it's 18 inch to 2 foot drop over the rocks. That's why you hear the fast moving water flowing. I might be able to get a view of it here. Trees lower. Ah, there it is there. Right, so that's why you can hear the step downs. Fast flowing water over the step downs, look. Ah man, this is unbearable. Right, so that's looking back up to the car over the bridge. About 500 yards, 1,000 yards. There's an actual passing place here as well, just after that road, so I could turn around here and park my car in here, but you're lower down, so you can't really get a good view of anything over the top of the trees and get the clouds moving in the sky. That's right, that's why I like to pick a place where I'm high up, so I can actually see the cloud movement, which makes your video really, your time-lapse video. Good boy, son. Good boy. Are you enjoying being off your leader, son? Are you getting a bit, you've been rolling about in the grass, haven't you? Because it's all on your collar again. Where you been, son? Where you been? You enjoying your freedom, aren't you? Are you enjoying your freedom, son? There you are. Good boy. Right, give that stick here. Yeah. Give that stick. Give that stick. Good boy. Give it here. Give us it. Give it. Give it. Give it. Give it, son. He goes into play mode when I get a stick. He puts that cheeky face on, look, wagging his tail. Give us it. Oh man. So LEWISBURN goes underneath this track where I'm going to be going up there now. This is where I came up the other day. When I come up here, I stop here and I walked up there. Right, come here, son. Howie, come on up here. Howie, come on. Howie, up, hop. Come on, Howie, up. Right, so LEWISBURN's just down here. You can see where it's running down to meet the road here. and it's going underneath, and then just continuing all the way down the valley back to the Forks cottages where I've drove along from. Right, so I went up here last time and I went right round to, like, there's a turnaround point, and where the stone track goes into like it's just grass track. So that's where I'm going to be continuing going up the track to see how far I can get along and where it takes us to. Right, the midges have sort of like dwindled a little bit. They're not as bad as they were when I first jumped with the car. Bloody hell, that was terrible, that. I'm still itching like hell though. Nice, there's a little stream going underneath the road here, and it's going around to meet the LEWISBURN just down there. So basically today's exercise is just like exploration of all these little tracks up here. Good boy, son, good boy. Good boy. Looks like he could be constipated, but he's trying desperately to have another poop. He's having difficulty pushing it out. I always keep an eye on my dog toilet business, because that's a good indication if there's anything going on wrong with him. By the colour and the texture, blah blah blah, you can tell a lot by dogs' poops to see what condition they're in. Right, so we go up here and it drops down around an S-bend, down on a dip, and covers up the other side, and it goes higher up into that tree line up there. But it bends out the right by the looks of the maps on Google Earth. I did that the other day when I got home from this one. I looked on Google Earth to see if I could see where it was going off to. But that's the views that you get from up here, look. Stunning. So I'll bring the car up here, turn it round and point that direction, because you've got a beautiful view right across the top of the tree, look, going back towards that remote cottage that I've just come up past. Following LEWISBURN right along the valley, look. So, I mean, obviously your car will be pointing slightly downhill, so you'd have to lift up your camera to point straight ahead. What I should have done was take my sweatshirt off now, because I'm out in the warm weather now and walking, so I'll be getting hot now going up hills, which I'm doing now. So I should have taken it off. But in a sense I'm glad I didn't. At the first, like, so these midges would have been all on my skin and probably nipping and biting us, and I would have ended up with little bite marks all over the shop. That's where the pot where Bear was going to try and go down and get a drink out of there when we were up here last time. Views are stunning all the way back down the valley, look. Here's another little short reverse point, and this would be a canny place as well, because you've got this open spot here where there's no trees to block your view. That's where Bear was lying down chewing on that bit log here, and there was some water in a puddle just there, so I got him to get a drink. But yeah, that's the kind of view you could have from here, and you're high up. So let me back up onto this. So if I brought the car here, right, that's the view I would get back down the valley where I've just drove along from, towards that abandoned cottage at the bottom of the dip. Right, stunning. was unusual here in that helicopter. Right, last time I came up here, I seen a bit of a tent down on the right hand side, down in a dip here. Oh, I'll be itching for weeks after this with these bloody midges. They get everywhere on your eyelashes, in your ear, the hairs up your nose. But they've sort of like thinned out now. I'm not swarmed by them. Thank God for that, because it was just unbearable. Hi son, how have you been? Come on in. Did you lose sight of it and you come running back? Eh? You're a good boy, son. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? When I tell people I drive up to Keilor Forest from South Shields to take the dog out, they're going, what? And I says, well, when you love your dog and you want to be able to take him out somewhere and let him off the leader and let him run free, this is what you've got to do. And obviously I do, I love the dog. Come here, son, come here. He's me baby. And you're a good boy, son. Right, no, come on, here, no, aye, no. Come on here. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hey. I don't want you going down there. Hey. No. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come up here. Come on. Come here. Right, this is where he's stubborn. Come on. Hey. Hey. Come here. Ah, he's wanting to cool off. But I'm frightened in case he rolls down the bank and goes down where the river is, down at the bottom there. Come on here. Come on, son. Away. Come on. He does this all the time. He rolls around in the wet grass. Come on, son, here. But I never thought, no, he could be getting affected by these midges as well. I don't know how they affect dogs.